Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to start a new project which I am very excited about. We're going to be making a DIY gravel patio here in my backyard. It's going to be between my back porch and the shed that we installed earlier this year. So I'm going to give you a little before overview to see what it looks like now, and I'll tell you about the plans that I have for this area. So this is what the space currently looks like. I did move my little raised bed from over here to over here, but this is an overview. This is what the spot looks like right now. The lighting isn't great. It's a very overcast day. It's actually supposed to rain a little later, but I've laid out this no-dig edging in the pattern that I wanted. I'm going for like a curved edge. You know, I really like a cottage feel, and so I've researched some things on Pinterest and some YouTube videos, and I find that there's a lot of like gravel or pea gravel patios, and a lot of them have like an organic shape that has a curve to it. So that's the look I'm gonna go for back here. It's not easy to get these curves right, but I'm gonna do the best I can. I went ahead and laid this edging out so I'll know what the shape's gonna be like, and I'm gonna fill the inside of it in with gravel. Now, I did go to Lowe's and look at a certain gravel that I really liked. It's very pretty. But after I figured it up, it has a little calculator on their website of how much you will need. And I needed like 60 something bags, and it was gonna be over $1,000. So I scrapped that idea because I'm going for a very budget friendly patio here. So I decided to just go with the gravel that I actually had gotten last fall when I did my sidewalk. It's $20 a ton. Well, it's like 16 something a ton, but we got a little bit over a ton today. So it ended up being right at $20, which is a lot better than $1,000. The outside of the edging, we're gonna fill it in with mulch. So it'll be pea gravel inside here and then mulch all the way around. And I got a bunch of plants that we're gonna plant as well. So we're gonna get started on that. First, we're gonna lay down this insulation board like we did when we made this sidewalk here, and that keeps all the grass out. I haven't had any grass growing in here. It worked perfectly for that, so we're gonna go with that again. We laid these out and overlapped them a little bit just to make sure that no grass would be growing up in between them. And we'll have to cut some pieces just to put down through here, so we don't want to put a whole piece. I decided to go ahead and do these outdoor projects because it's only 80 degrees the next couple days. Don't nobody want to be out here shoveling rock and digging holes in 90-something degree weather, do they?
No way.
No way. We don't want to shovel it in 80 degrees. But here's how it's going so far. Still got a lot to go. If you're going to be shoveling a lot of rocks like this, be sure to wear gloves. I didn't get smart enough to do that until we were this far in and I was already getting blisters. So I went and found some gloves and put them on, and that helped tremendously.
Oh, no. It's rotten. It's rotten. Yeah.
This might be a problem. How you doing, Bonnie? Supervising? This actually didn't end up being the only shovel that we broke during this project. My dad broke the other one, and then I didn't realize where my internet was buried, and it was actually beside my steps here. I thought it was further on back, so I dug a hole for a plant and chopped it right in half. So they had to come out and fix it. Thankfully, they came the same day, which was amazing. I thought it would take a while for them to come, but it didn't. So I'm so thankful for that. So it wouldn't be us if we didn't have some sort of mishaps. But it all came together. It all worked out. We usually just have a laugh and go on with it. We had majority of the gravel shoveled about this point. Now we're going to go in and dig holes for all of the plants. Guys, this project a bit off more than I could chew with this one. Like, this one's exhausting. So we ended up having to get 2 loads of gravel. Each load was a little over a ton. The second one had a little more than the first one. And it cost, the first load was $20. The second load was $28. So that one was more gravel in that one. I think we put too much gravel in the little trailer because it got a flat tire on the way home. My dad did. I didn't go with them to get the second load. I was trying to smooth out the gravel and stuff. But yeah, it's always an adventure around here. So we have shoveled over 2 tons of gravel today, and I've got the blisters to prove it. So we've about got that done. My dad has been working on digging holes to put all these plants in. I have tried. I've got one dug by myself, but the ground is so hard where it hasn't rained here recently. It's like impossible. So he's using his drill with this attachment that he uses to dig holes in the ground, and he digs like 3 or 4 holes and then uses the shovel and digs it out. But it's still very difficult. So yeah, that's what we're working on now. And then we're putting down plastic, and then tomorrow I'll probably get mulch and put mulch on all of it. That will be like phase 1 of the backyard project. But then I'm going to build, I say I, but we are going to build like 2 privacy like fences, like a screen fence. I'm not sure what you call it, but it'll have 2 posts on each side and then slats across. So I'm going to put that on each side of the patio. It's going to be really nice once we get it done. It's just a really exhausting project. So if you guys try this, beware. And definitely try to get some help, because it will wear you out shoveling that gravel. So normally if you were doing this project, you would probably want to, and I've watched other YouTubers do this, like gravel patios and things. And usually what they will do is they will take up all of the grass, the sod, I guess is what you call it. We just call it grass around here. Do your research. I didn't have to do that because we used this insulation board. So the grass is not going to come up through that. So we didn't even have to take up the grass. The grass will die underneath there, and it's not going to, there's no way it can come up through that. So I thankfully got to skip those steps. If you're going to do this project and you don't have any material like the stuff that I put down, definitely do your research and see what exactly you need to do for the materials that you're using. So, because it does make a difference. You definitely would want to put down some sort of weed barrier, and also you possibly would want to level out your ground. This ground, our land here is so unlevel. I don't know if there's a level spot on it. So I am trying to level it out with the gravel, like put more gravel in spots where the ground is lower. So it's looking good so far. We're trying to spread it out and smooth it out, but it'll come together more once we get the plants in the ground and get the mulch out. Like, once it's mulched, it's gonna look really good, I think. So I feel like it's gonna, I want it to be like kind of like a little oasis, like a little, maybe a little courtyard, something like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I'm going for, and we'll see how it turns out. We've got all the holes dug on this backside, so I'm going to get to work putting down the plastic. I just rolled out the plastic and cut holes for each plant so that I could put it over top of the plant. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is hammering in the no-dig edging. I got the plastic down, and I wanted to put that down on top of the plastic and nail it in so that no weeds are coming up like in between that. I've got the plastic down on this whole side, so all I have to do is put mulch down tomorrow. I've got the plants in the ground, so I am also going to do a few like big pots here as well, or maybe in the gravel. I haven't decided yet. We'll see what it looks like after I get all the chairs and everything out here. So I'm going to continue to do this. I'm almost finished with it, thankfully, because it's going to be dark soon. We've been working on this all day. We are on day 2 of the backyard makeover, and I have to run in Lowe's because I need some more of the no-dig edging. I need some potting soil, and I need a couple more lavender plants to go down my sidewalk. I couldn't figure out what to put down my sidewalk because the area is pretty much mostly sun. Ideally, I would have liked to have planted hostas down the sides, but they're shade-loving plants, so those wouldn't work, and I just was having a hard time. I wanted something that's a perennial and will come back every year. I wanted something with green in it. I didn't want just flowers. So, I don't know. My mom suggested the lavender plants because I had bought 2 already, and we kind of set those over there to see what they would look like. I'm hoping they're not going to be too big. We shall see. Also, I stopped by my post office box on my way here, and I had some mail in there, and this sweet lady sent me this card with these little treats in it, and it says, just little treats for Remy and Bonnie and you. And it has a pair of Mickey Mouse socks in here. You know me well. I love Mickey Mouse. So thank you so much for these. It also has a little tuna squeezable cat treat and some little milk bones for Bonnie. Thank you so much. That is such a sweet and thoughtful little gift, and I so appreciate it. Also, my dear friend Marina had told me that she was sending me something in the mail, a bracelet, and it actually came a day early. It's from Wear, W-E-A-R, Felicity. You may have seen these. I've seen commercials about these, but it's a bracelet, and when you look inside of it, you can see a picture. So I'm so excited to check this out. It's a picture of me and Timmy in there. I don't know how they do that. It's inside this little thing here. You see that? That is amazing. I love it. I'm gonna treasure it. Thank you, Marina, if you see this. I love it. I'll message you right now. People are so thoughtful. I can't begin to tell you how amazing and thoughtful so many people have been to me. I appreciate you all of you who have been so kind, all of you who have prayed for me, all of you who have went back and watched my old videos or let my videos run as you're cleaning your house or whatever. I can't even tell you how much it helped my channel, so thank you so much for that. Any and every little thing, a comment, a prayer, a card, anything that you did, just watching my videos is more than enough. So thank you so much. I'm just blessed. God has taken care of me, and it's just amazing. The most expensive part of this patio project has been plants. One of my favorite tips when it comes to landscaping and buying plants for your yard is to check out the sales rack. At Lowe's, they usually have one towards the back in the lawn and garden section, and these plants are typically half off. I get these all the time. You can see they look kind of dead in there. Some of them are a lot worse than others, so just pick the best ones you can find. And if you go home and plant these, give them some Miracle Grow. These usually will come back to life and be just fine. So Lowe's did not have the lavender plants I was wanting. I actually got the other ones at Home Depot a few days ago. So Home Depot is in a different town. So I'm going to run in the Amish nursery here and see if maybe they might have some. You guys, they have so many beautiful flowers. I'll show you around real quick. They always have the most beautiful hanging baskets here. I love the way they add different plants together in their hanging baskets, and it always looks so good. I'm always impressed. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I stop here quite often. This little town is in between where I live and the next town over where I go to the gym and where Timmy went to dialysis. So it was an easy stop to just pop in here and see what all they had. These strawberries are the best strawberries you will ever eat in your whole entire life. They are so good. They have a lot of produce, tomatoes. These are huge tomatoes, and they're always good as well. I usually pick those up here. They pretty much have anything that you need. They also have a lot of different fruits, peaches, strawberries, blackberries. All of it is just homegrown and delicious. So we're going to go out here and see if they have any lavender plants. They have everything you can imagine, trees, bushes, herbs, all the plants. Another tip that I have for you to save money is to purchase perennial plants. These are the ones that are going to come back year after year, hopefully, if we don't kill them. So if you purchase those, you're only going to have to buy them once. You're not going to have to buy them every year when you're ready to plant flowers. You can just buy annuals to plant maybe in your pots. So that is my not so pro tip. I really thought these pink flowers here were so pretty. These are Superbana, is that how you say that? I'm not sure, but I like how it had different shades of pink in it. We've had good luck planting these in big pots, and they just spread out and just spill over the pot and looks really nice. Sometimes you can find better deals at little nurseries like this than you can at big garden centers. I came here a few weeks ago, and actually they were having a buy one get one free sale, so I got a lot of impatiens. They had petunias and all the things like that on buy one get one free. I got some for me, got some for my mom. I can't find any of the lavender that I'm looking for, so I may have to go back to Home Depot probably tomorrow. I would love to have one of these. Nope. $200 is not in my price range. I love to come out here and walk around and just get ideas of how they put different flowers together. Like the color combinations they use and different accent plants that they put together. They do a really good job. No luck on the lavender, but I did get some strawberries. They have the best strawberries anywhere. They are pricey though, like you pay for them, but they are so super sweet. Like, oh my gosh, perfection. Okay, so I'm headed back to the house. I've got to finish, we got to finish digging the holes for the rest of the plants. And then I have one more section to lay plastic down for. I went with the plastic because we already had a bunch of it. It's some that my dad had bought to put under our trailer back when we were having some moisture issues. So it's super, super thick plastic. And I think it will work just fine for what we're doing here. So I got the plastic laid down here when I got home, and I'm going in and putting all the plants in the holes that we've already dug, or my dad dug, I should say, and I just cut a hole out for the plant to go down in through the plastic. This seemed to be the easiest way to do it. There was one spot where we tried to put the plastic down and then dig a hole, and that was just a mess. So best way we could find is to dig the holes, put the plastic down, then cut the hole out and put the plant in. Look at this tan line I done got out here, y'all. My best friend Sandra ordered me this beautiful little flag to put in my landscaping. I love it so much, so I'm going to add it in when I get finished today. She also got me a memorial stone to put here in front of this tree that we planted for Timmy. It was such a thoughtful gift, and I love it. Thank you, Sandra. So we are on day 3 of the backyard makeover. So I have to run to Home Depot and get those lavender plants. I need 4. I need 3 to go down the left side of the sidewalk and 1 more on the right side. And the only place I could find them is Home Depot. I'm hoping that they're not sold out of them when I get there, because I have to drive to Clarksville, Tennessee to get them, and that's a little further than where I normally go, to Lowe's. Get my shoes on and get going. I also have to go order the mulch from a local place here in town. It's $30 for a scoop of it, which I don't think is too bad. It would cost me a lot more to get mulch in the bags, like from Lowe's, and try to fill in with that, because it's a decent area that I have to fill in. Let's get going. Lots to do today. We're in the home stretch. Hallelujah. I'm sitting out here waiting on a guy to come and load some mulch for me. They're actually going to deliver it. I got 2 scoops. My body has been so sore in the mornings when I go to try to get out of bed from all of the shoveling and the lifting and squatting. Way worse than going to the gym. I've definitely gotten my workout in the last 3 days. You guys might remember last year when I did the other side of our porch along the ramp. I used that rubberific black rubber mulch and I really liked that, but it would take a lot to fill in all the areas that I want to fill in, and it would be very expensive. So I'm just going to go with a regular black mulch for this project, and I think it will be fine. It's much more cost effective. It's $30 for a scoop of it. This project has been very cost effective. The gravel, I paid a total of $58, and I didn't have to pay for what we used for the weed barrier we already had. I already had a lot of the no dig edging left over from last year's project, so I only had to buy 1 box of that. Other than that, I've just had to buy some potting soil and plants, so that has been the most expensive thing. Like I said, this mulch is $30, so this project so far has not been too terrible. Tell you what, this insulation board that we use for everything is probably the best thing my dad ever bought. I laid it out here on the ground for him to dump the mulch on, and now it's easy to scoop it up. And I'm using a snow shovel, which is easy as well. After shoveling all that gravel, this is a piece of cake. See how the shovel just slides right across this and pull it out. Like, it's not even that heavy. I can lift it with 1 hand. I'm going to get started shoveling this and see if I can make a dent in it. I can't wait to see what it all looks like once all the mulch is down. I think it's going to look great.
Yeah. Back up. Back up so Papa can dig it out. That's hard ground to grind so well.
Oh. Is the ground hard?
Yeah.
Are you gonna plant it for me?
Yeah. Say meet Papa. Put the dirt in there. There you go.
Good job.
Good job. Can you do a little more?
Yeah.
Here, hold it. There you go. Now put it in there.
Hot.
It's hot. Dave, you got it hot.
All right, we're about done with this side of the yard. This is by the shed. I've just got to put some mulch down here. I just got the no dig edging done and pushed the gravel up against it, and I just got to fill it in with the mulch. So get started on that. We're almost done. So it is an issue with the gravel running over into the mulch or vice versa. I do plan to do two things about that. One is I want to edge all the way around with fieldstone, which will help in some way to hold it separated. But then I also am going to get some mulch glue and put that in the rock, and that will help hold it together and keep it from moving around. My mama has cooked supper and she's calling, so we're going. I'm starving. My dad's clematis vine. It's so pretty. I think I'm gonna put one up there with a little trellis. Look at this. How pretty is that? What? I got a little fella calling me up here to eat, so I better go eat. Got some over here by their shed too. I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming. Is it time to eat? This is the last little section that I have to finish up, getting the mulch spread out, and then I'm going to show you an overview of the before and after. I chose several different bushes and different plants back here that will come back every year and will hopefully grow bigger and fill in this area. I got the wrong size shepherd hooks. I wanted these to hang up above, probably to where the dark gray starts on our underpinning. So I'm going to go back and get bigger one of those. I also have two hydrangea bushes that were given to me by the church at my husband's funeral. I planted one here and one on the other side. I also got two butterfly bushes, and this is another gardenia. So the next projects I'm going to be working on back here is to build a privacy screen that's going to run along this back edge of the patio. I'm also going to put some stepping stones right here in the middle of this mulch to cross over into the patio without tracking through the mulch or having to go all the way around. I plan to put something across here on the bottom of the porch just to cover up that opening. The plan is also to build another privacy screen back here along this area. I think this will help it feel more secluded, more like a little courtyard, which is what I'm going for. I think it's going to be really nice. And here's maybe a better view of where the other one will be across the back of this patio. I want to make this little area back here a little eating area with a little table and chairs. I hope to later put in a fire pit right here in the center, which will be fun to roast marshmallows and make s'mores with the kids this fall. I also plan to hang string lights above so that it'll be nice and lit up and just cozy at night. Alright guys, we just finished up this side of the patio. I'm still going to put the lavender and the mulch and stuff down the other side of the sidewalk. My dad dug the holes for me, so I just have to get that done. I've got to get the plastic laid down, get them in the ground, put the no-dig edging down, and then put the mulch on it. And then I'll be done with this part of the makeover. And then I'm not sure if it'll be next week or when, but then we're going to get started building the privacy screens, and I'm going to hang the string lights, and that will bring everything together, I think. So I'm really excited for that. Also, my mom and I went to Miss Lucille's this morning, so stay tuned for a thrift video coming up soon. I got a really cool piece of furniture for a really good deal. I shared with you guys on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen it. It's a wardrobe. I'll go ahead and tell you that. I'm going to take my chest out that I got, and my mom actually wants it, so I'm going to give that to her, and I'm going to put the wardrobe in there, put all my clothes in it. But it's so pretty. It's like an old wardrobe with the little wheels on the bottom and a little scalloped edge at the bottom. So that's coming soon if you want to see that. And part 2 of the backyard makeover will be coming soon as well. So lots going on around here. I hope you've enjoyed this video, even though it's not a whole entire complete makeover. We did get a lot of it done, and I think it looks so good. It's so peaceful out here. I like sitting out here. I brought my little Alexa speaker out here and had the music playing while we've been finishing things up, and it's been good. It's been a good day. So thank you all again for watching. Thanks for all your love and support. I appreciate it as always. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.